Proverbs 4, Phase 1. 1. Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Attend that you may gain understanding. This teaches that wisdom begins with attentive listening to guidance from those who have experience. 2. For I give you good teaching. Do not forsake my instruction. This is saying that wisdom is valuable, and rejecting it leads to unnecessary harm. When I was a son with my father, tender, and the only one in my mother's sight, this tells us that the foundation of learning often begins in close personal relationships, where care and attention shape character. 4. He taught me and said to me, Let your heart hold fast my words, keep my commandments, and live. This teaches that obedience to instruction preserves life and well-being. 5. Get wisdom, get insight, do not forget, and do not turn away from the words of my mouth. This is saying that acquiring understanding is an active pursuit requiring intentional focus. 6. Do not forsake her, and she will keep you. Love her, and she will guard you. This teaches that wisdom provides protection and guidance for those who commit to it. 7. Wisdom is supreme. Therefore get wisdom, and whatever you get insight. This is saying that discernment is not optional. It is the highest pursuit. 8. Prize her highly, and she will exalt you. She will honor you if you embrace her. This teaches that valuing wisdom brings respect and blessing in life. 9. She will place on your head a graceful garland. She will bestow on you a beautiful crown. This is saying that wisdom adorns life with dignity, honor, and recognition. 10. Hear, my son, and accept my words, that the years of your life may be many. This teaches that longevity and security follow adherence to wisdom. 11. I have taught you the way of wisdom. I have led you in the paths of uprightness. This is saying that instruction is proactive. Guidance prepares one for life's choices. So when you walk, your steps will not be hampered, and if you run, you will not stumble. This teaches that wisdom creates stability and confidence in navigating life. 13. Hold fast instruction. Do not let go. Guard her, for she is your life. This is saying that wisdom is essential, not optional. It sustains existence and flourishing. 14. Do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evildoers. This teaches that avoidance of temptation and corruption is as important as seeking wisdom. 15. Turn away from it. Do not go on it. Turn back and pass on. This is saying that discernment includes the active decision to reject harmful influences. 16. For they cannot sleep unless they have done wrong. They are robbed of sleep unless they have made someone stumble. This teaches that wickedness produces restlessness, inner turmoil, and moral corruption. 17. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. This is saying that indulgence in sin carries its own poison. Pleasure comes at moral cost. 18. But the path of the righteous is like the light of dawn, which shines brighter and brighter until this teaches that it produces clarity, progress, and flourishing over time. 19. The way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know over what they stumble. This is saying that evil blinds those who follow it. They cannot see the consequences ahead. 20. My son, attend to my words. Incline your ear to my sayings. This teaches that wisdom requires active attention and continuous receptiveness. 21. Do not let them depart from your sight. Keep them in the midst of your heart. This is saying that internalization of wisdom is as important as hearing it. 22. For they are life to those who find them and healing to all their flesh. This teaches that wisdom sustains both soul and body. It is holistic. 23. Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. This is saying that moral and spiritual integrity originates internally. The heart shapes every action and outcome. 24. Put away from you crooked speech, and put devious talk far from you. This teaches that words reflect the state of the heart and have real consequences. 25. Let your eyes look directly forward, and your gaze be straight before you. This is saying that focus, clarity, and purposeful vision are vital for navigating life. 26. Ponder the path of your feet. Let all your ways be established. This teaches intentionality. Life is shaped by deliberate choice, not accident. Do not turn to the right or the left. Remove your foot from evil. This is saying that moral discernment requires avoidance of compromise or deviation. Proverbs 4, Phase 2. Historical and cultural anchorings. Proverbs 4 continues the theme of wisdom as a deliberate, disciplined pursuit in the context of ancient Israelite life. Fathers and elders were primary transmitters of knowledge, guiding children in moral, social, and spiritual matters. The chapter reflects a society in which the stability of the family, community, and leadership relied on adherence to wisdom. Images of paths, stumbling, and light versus darkness would have been vivid to an audience familiar with physical travel and the hazards of unlit roads. The repeated contrasts between righteous and wicked conduct underscore that choices produce observable consequences, not just spiritual evaluation. Modern application. In today's world, Proverbs 4 emphasizes intentionality, focus, and the proactive pursuit of wisdom. The metaphors of paths, stumbling, and light versus darkness extend to navigating life amidst distraction, misinformation, and moral compromise. Active internalization of instruction, keeping wisdom in your heart, is analogous to cultivating personal discipline, critical thinking, and moral clarity in a culture that often values convenience over virtue. The chapter warns that ignoring guidance leads to consequences, while attentiveness and integrity produce stability, health, and peace. Linguistic anchorings. The Hebrew uses poetic parallelism and repeated imperatives to enforce attentiveness, retention, and moral clarity. Words like chokmah, wisdom, musar, discipline, and lev, heart, emphasize relational, ethical, and cognitive dimensions. The chapter employs directional and travel imagery, paths, steps, right versus left, to communicate cause and effect logic in ways tangible to an ancient audience. The Veritas 365 translation preserves these nuances while expressing them in modern, accessible English, maintaining clarity without diluting moral urgency. Theological anchorings. Theologically, Proverbs 4 asserts that wisdom is divinely sourced and relational. It protects, guides, and sustains life. Moral alignment and reverence for God are non-negotiable foundations for security and well-being. Rejecting instruction produces confusion, instability, and harm, while embracing it produces light, clarity, and flourishing. The chapter reinforces the concept that internal disposition, the condition of the heart, determines life outcomes and relationship with God. Key themes. Wisdom as active pursuit requires attention, internalization, and diligence. Cause and effect. Life and harm are outcomes of choices. Focus and direction. Moral and practical decisions shape future stability. Internal integrity. The heart is the source of behavior and outcomes. Protection through alignment. Living rightly produces safety, clarity, and flourishing. Closing thought. Proverbs 4 teaches that wisdom is both preventive and generative. Internalizing instruction, maintaining focus, and avoiding moral compromise creates stability, peace, and life. The chapter challenges readers to actively cultivate clarity, integrity, and attentiveness so that choices align with God's design and protect from harm. Reflection prompts. How are you actively internalizing wisdom in your daily life? Where might distractions or poor influences be pulling you off the path of the righteous? In what ways does intentional focus on moral clarity protect your well-being and relationships? How can you cultivate vigilance over your heart and thoughts today?